Puzzle genre really isn't my thing. That said, I love the Portal series. Portal started out as a student project called Nobagula Drop. One thing led to another, and Valve ended up hiring them to make it into a full game. Portal really stuck with a lot of people, including myself. It was originally included in the Orange Box, which at the time was the single greatest series you could get in gaming. It had Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and the obvious subject of this review, Portal. At first glance, it seems like a pretty generous deal, but Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal were all released on the same day. Most of this box was brand new games. It seems like a quantity over quality thing, but all three of them ended up being critically acclaimed. Fantastic Steel aside, how does Portal actually hold up? Let's find out. Portal starts out with you waking up at Aperture Science. Nothing's really explained as to who you are or why you're even there, but hey, there's a really entertaining robot lady named GLaDOS talking over the God mic. Who cares? By the way, the protagonist, her name is Shell. They don't tell you that in-game, but let's pretend they do for the sake of recording. You advance to the facility, not really questioning what you're doing there, but there's a little progress bar on our screen at the beginning of this test chamber. That's nice. As you go further, the test gets more and more dangerous, and you can't help but feel like there's something wrong. But hey, you're getting paid in cake, so it's gotta be worth it. This gets more and more apparent until you reach the final chamber. It's a pretty standard chamber, all fine and dandy. At least I'm finally getting my cake, and Jesus Christ! Nope, do not want. You escape a trap, and now it's time to run around the dust facility and find GLaDOS, so you can find a way out of this madhouse. Portal also takes place in the same universe as Half-Life, and the game makes a few references to Black Mesa and how them and Aperture are geared rivals. At least Aperture didn't cause a zombie apocalypse. You find her, simulate some personality calls, get stuck to a vortex, and you finally get your cake. Roll credits. Normally I wouldn't spoil so much of the story, but there isn't really much else. If you've gotten this far onto YouTube, you probably already like this game anyways. Besides, this game's 9 years old at this point, and it's probably one of the most well-known plot twists in video games. It's like spoiling Darth Vader as Luke Skywalker's father. Most people don't mind because they already know about it. Oh, wait, you didn't know? I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't know. Let's just... Portal's graphics are very clean looking. There wasn't really much on screen, and it helps put the concentration on the puzzles. The console version looks a bit aged now, but in 1080p in high settings, the PC version still looks great. The music is mostly atmospheric. It's really somber and really drives home the feeling of isolation you get from playing the game. There's a few more intense tracks when the movie presents itself, and overall, it sounds great. Special mention going to Still Alive, which plays during the credits. This is easily one of my favorite songs in general. Even if you don't play the game, at least give this song a listen. It's a way better song if you play the game, but hey, your choice. The voice acting is great too. Elle McLean does a fantastic job of voicing GLaDOS and even the cute but insanely deadly turrets.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Oh, really GLaDOS, thanks for clarifying that. That's something I definitely look for in a companion. Not getting stabbed. Stabbing people is bad, guys, especially in the back. I hate spies. Did I mention this dialogue is really entertaining? Best poster near the end of the game, GLaDOS starts going insane, and even tries to convince you to kill yourself. My god, just read these subtitles. The final and only boss in this game is complete chaos, and I love it. Running around a facility solving test chambers naturally means this is a puzzle game. It's a pretty unique one at that too. Portal practically created a new genre of first-person action puzzles, and it shows. The game quickly gives you what's called a portal gun, and you have to shoot white walls to, well, create portals. There's more than just portals in here too. There's cubes, laser balls of death, acid floors of death, physics that will lead you to death if you're not careful. Just a lot of death. I'm amazed whatever government this place is under got away with any of this. These test chambers are really well designed, and the game teaches you how everything works flawlessly. By the end of the game, you will know all the mechanics and how they all work together. Once you get the ability to shoot both colors of portals, the game gets a lot more open. Test chambers are no longer one solution brain teasers that teach you how the game works. Now they're fully open tests that can be solved in a number of ways. For example, you can solve this chamber the way it was intended, but you could also just have some well-placed portals and just skip it entirely. With such a linear game, these kinds of things really make the game feel non-linear. This game's really fun to replay and see how many different ways you can solve everything. Heck, you can even use the game mechanics in creative ways. Like using cubes as a shield against turrets, and using said cube to just knock them over. Jeez, who funds Aperture anyways? They've got a new infinite supply of boxes, a bunch of robotic killing machines, pistons, and insta-kill energy balls of death. Not to mention all the money they must have poured into GLaDOS' AI and neurotoxin supply.
You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness a lot less funny.
Portal is a pretty short game. Replaying it to capture footage, I finished in about an hour and a half. The majority of your playtime is going to be trying to solve each chamber. I first played this game in like 2011, but I believe my first playthrough was about 5 hours. You can extend the game's length a bit by playing its challenge maps. They're the main chambers after you get both portals, but more, well, challenging. The floor is lava, guys. Don't touch it. There's a ranking mode too, and you can try to beat your own scores. You can try to finish each chamber with the least amount of portals used, least number of steps, and fastest time. It's a novelty at best, but if you're into this kind of thing, you can get a lot more mileage out of your playtime. There's even developer commentary you can turn on after you finish each chapter. They're really interesting, and you learn a lot about the game, like how different chambers were designed, and even how portals are rendered. Be sure to try it out sometime if you're into this sort of thing. I didn't think the PS3 version had these extras, but I got an update while trying to record, and now it does. Realistically, the patch data probably just got deleted, but I swear it wasn't there before. Maybe I'm just going crazy. If you have the PC version, you can even try and get radios in each chamber to get another achievement. Yay? Well, if you throw them through a fizzler, they'll play special frequencies and give you a bunch of cryptic grainy images if you decode them through SSTV software. What do they mean? Oh god, this is Sober all over again. It was a Portal all over again, because this game came out before Overwatch. Whatever. Well, it turns out they were used to announce Portal 2 a few days later. How's that for free DLC? Like I keep saying, Portal was a great game. Great soundtrack, great gameplay, great voice acting, great villain, great setting. It's all around great. Wow, I'm starting to sound like Tony the Tiger. The game's only real fault is its short length. Luckily, there was no filler, so all of that short playtime is entertaining. Considering how cheap this game is, that's not even an issue anymore. Honestly, the only thing it could really improve on is being a more fully realized game. This game feels like a long introduction to Portal 2, which fixes this few flaws and polishes up everything. I can't recommend the console version very highly nowadays, though. They only run at 30 FPS and you can get higher frame rates out of the PC version pretty easily. This is expected at this point from older games, but it's still something to make note of. If that's the only way of playing, then by all means, play it on console. But considering the PC version is $10 on Steam and is really easy to run, you really should just play the PC version if you can. I would be using the PC version for footage, but my computer can't record and play a lot of the games at the same time without having an aneurysm. I could give a score, but Valve can't count to 3, so I don't have to count to 10. Well, this has been that Flame Assassin guy. Hopefully this review wasn't a steaming pile of garbage. Not sure what I'll do next, but hopefully I can get another review out before Breath of the Wild releases. I'm definitely reviewing that. I got my Switch pre-order and everything. It's gonna be awesome. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next mission. So long for now.